How y'all doing today? Welcome back. Y'all see me? Y'all see me? Alright, so, um, how y'all doing today? My name is Kaze, and whew, I was gonna do this video before I went to work, but I said, nah, let me do this when I get back home. So, I'm back home, and, man, it was raining today. Why is it so blurry? Let me see if I can get it better. Oh, there we go. There we go. I like that. All right. So, um, it was a nice work day. Uh, it was mainly, I mean, I don't plan to spend the whole time on carts, but that's what ends up happening. I'm just like, hey, let me knock this out. Let me knock this out the way. But the thing is that, it was raining, and it was raining real hard. And like I think I've told y'all before that I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold. I don't like being in the cold. It can be cold outside, but me be warm inside. And it could be, I like hearing the sound of rain and the pitter patter of rain on my window. I like when it rains extra hard and you hear the pitter patter. But I don't like being in the heavy rain. I don't like actually being in it, let alone working in it. So, you know, I don't like doing those things, but I soldier on. I toughen it up. I weather the storm, and I just deal with it. I just deal with it, even though I don't like it. I prefer it be dry and sunny when I first start, or at least like not too cold when I first start. And I'm woo. When it gets like real cold and it gets real rainy, it gets hard for me to breathe. Like I already have asthma, and it acts up even more. It acts up even more when it's cold and rainy. And so I had moments where I was just like, I had to I had to take deep breaths in and out. And sometimes it does become hard to breathe. But at the same time, I figure, it's not gonna be that long. It's not gonna be that bad, you know. And I'm thinking in my mind, you only do this for a short period of time. You'll be good. But at the same time, I'm just like, man. I'm just like, damn. But, at the end of the day, I'm okay. I'm alright. And it makes me feel even worse for the folks who are for the less fortunate folks that don't even have, you know, four walls, or actually not four walls, six walls. They say four walls, but you got the side walls, and then you got the floor and the ceiling. So that's six walls. They don't have six walls to keep them warm at night. So if it rains all night till from dawn till dusk, because there's times when that happens. If it rains all day long and all night, they don't have a place to go. They have to try to find shelter somehow underneath like a building structure or something. But they're still out there cold. They're still out there freezing. And so I try to just, like, whenever I feel like I'm just like, I don't like this, or I'm not feeling this. I think about them, and I even see them when I'm working. I see them when I'm working, and I'm just like, I feel bad for them because I'm like, I know this bothers me. I know I'm cold, and I already know they freezing. I know they're freezing. Especially when everything is closed and it gets late at night. It gets like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. They don't have a place to go, and it's raining hard. Especially, what was it? The other night, a few nights ago, it was raining hard all night. It was raining hard all night, and I was like, oh man, like Sunday. It was Sunday at like from 2 a.m. to like 5 a.m. It was raining hard. It was raining hard. And I just said, hey, I hope it doesn't last up to the point where I had to go to work. Because I had to go to work 7 in the morning at that time. So I was hoping it wasn't going to last that long. And if it did, I would still have to go through it regardless. Whether it did or didn't, I'd still have to manage to weather the storm. And I would do that, you know, because I can't control the weather, and I can't entirely. Well, I mean, I can control my schedule somewhat, let them know what times. But if I have to go into work that day, I can't just call off just because of something that I can't control, or just because of some weather that I can't control. I can't call off. I have to just deal with it and go through it. Just weather the storm. You know, the only thing I can control is my productivity, how hard I work, how well I do my job. That's all I can control. That's it. So even though I don't like the rain and I don't like the cold, I still deal with it anyways because I know that this is something I have to do. This is something I have to do. That just comes with having, a job. That comes with certain responsibilities. Come with the job. You may not always like it. You may not always like it. You may not always feel right, but you got to go through it even in spite of those times, those tough times. Because I have times where I'm just like, oh man, I gotta go to work today, or I'm thinking about it the day before I gotta go to work. I'm like, man, especially the times that I gotta go in, I'm like, man, but I still do it anyways. I still go, I still show up, put my hard hat on, work hard, and get the job done. Stay productive, stay focused, you know, because that's all I can do at that point. That's all I have control over. So just think about when you're on the job, or when you're working. You've got to do that. You have to think about, like, because I know this is not something I want to do long term. I know me. It's not something I want to do long term. But think about your long term goals, and think about what this is teaching you. Think about what this is teaching you in the long run. You know. So, I want you guys to stay focused on your goals, achieve your dreams. But in order to get there, you have to take one step at a time and focus. Let your ambition and let your discipline guide the way. And if you don't have discipline, learn to discipline yourself. That you're not always going to have things that you want. It's not always going to go your way. You're not always going to be in positions where you're happy with the thing that you're doing. You just have to realize that all that you're doing is leading to something bigger than that moment, leading to something bigger than that one day at work, or that, that 8 hour shift, or whatever it is, that overtime, or that long, cold, rainy day, working that day. In my case, working in the rain, working the whole 4 hours in the rain, it leads to something bigger than that moment. So just keep that in mind. If you like my my drawing and it inspires you, or you have a drawing that you've seen on the internet or on TV or from somewhere else, some other source, that you would like me to draw, put it in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know. My name is Kaze. That's all I got for today. Hey, hey, hey. You gotta have it your way. Have a nice day. Peace out. Yay, yay.